Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing the movie Carlotta. So Carlotta is based on the true story of back in the, I think it was like the 50s or the 60s, about a man. He was named Richard, and he liked to dance and everything, and he liked to make performances in front of his family and friends. But then he starts noticing, he started working, and he knows something was different about him, but didn't know what it was exactly. And he wanted when his parents would go out, he will dress up in his mum's earrings and clothes and stuff and dance and that. And obviously at the time it wasn't that back in the 50s and 60s it wasn't that acceptable as it is in today's age and time. And and there was like whole and his mum didn't like it. His mum did not support him at all throughout the transition. He then discovered, we started working at a department store, probably Myer or David Jones. These are the two main department stores, like upscale, high-end department stores here in Australia. This is an Australian movie, by the way, and these two friends he were working with, they were drag queens. This is before this whole Priscilla Queen on the Desert movie thing came about, and then there was this whole, and then he decided to go to one of the clubs where they would do these performances, and he really liked it, and he decided to join them and really getting into it and performing and all that. And obviously his mum didn't accept what he was doing, which I thought would be present. I was pleasantly surprised, because usually mums are a little more supportive with these kind of things as opposed to dads. Then she was ended up being one of the first in Australia, and to actually have this transition from a man to a woman with the hormone therapy and the surgeries. So overall, it's based on a true story, and it really brings out different topics in skills. Like, as you can tell, back in the 50s, 60s, where this movie is 70s, where this movie is set, there was a different outlook on this topic as you would think as it is today. You see a lot more people in the news with Caitlyn Jenner transitioning from a man to a woman, and it's today's my frame, and the frame of mind back then was completely different to what it is today, with the whole transitioning and it's really interesting that back in many 40-50 years ago there was a whole heap of different outlook and opinions and on certain topics. Like back then, probably there was, I wasn't born in the 50s or 60s, I wasn't around that time. Things about gay marriage, like today now, there's actually going to be a postal vote for that in Australia. A lot of more countries are legalising gay marriage and all that. And so you really see a perspective back in 40-50 years ago. There was a different mindset, different type of opinion thing on certain topics as it is today. So I'll see you all next week for a new review. I'll see you then. Bye.